Hi, welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to add video effects in Premiere Pro. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we are inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. Make sure, before we start, make sure that we are on the editing workspace. So click on editing at the top or click on window, workspace, and click on editing. Also, make sure that you click on reset to save layout to be sure that we're really on the default workspace. Okay, so now let's try to look for our sequence here to do the example. So let's try the nature montage. All right, let's try to do nature montage here. Alright, so to add a video effects in our clip on our video, all we have to do is to look for the effects control at the left side. And okay, let's remove this. And then let's try to look for video effects here. Alright, and there's a bunch of folders here or a bunch of effects that you can add to your clip. Okay, so right now there's tons of video, but we're gonna do just one example. Let's do for black and white. All right, so if you can search black, there's a lot of things that will show up, right? So to lessen the result, I'm going to search white. There you go. So image control under video effects, image control, there's a black and white. All right, so simply just drag and drop it to our timeline. Let's say we want to do this like a black and white here, this foot. Let's try to add the black and white to this clip. All right, there you go. Release it, and there you have it. So that's how you add video effects in our clip. Just simply drag and drop. Now, all right, that's the effects now. Okay. All right. So to make sure that you already added the effects on our clip, you can also click on effects control at the top on the left side, and then you can choose here, scroll down, and you will see here the effects here, black and white. You can toggle off and toggle on. If you toggle off, the black and white video effect will be removed. All right, if you turn it on, it will be show up again. All right, now this is important because if you turn this off and then you render the timeline or the sequence, the effect will not be added on your final video. All right, so make sure that you turn it on if you want this effect to be added on your final video. All right, now so let's turn on the black and white. Now, say for example, you want to add black and white to all of your clips. All right, you can just simply copy this effect by doing right click and then click on copy, and then go to your timeline and select all of the footage that you want to do a black and white, and you just command V or paste it, and then all of the footage that you just added it will be black and white. All right, so that's another option for you. Now I'm gonna undo it. Command C, undo it. All right, also I'm gonna undo it in here. All right, I'm gonna delete this. All right, by pressing the delete key. Now there's a cool way to add the effects or the video effects if you want to apply it to all of your clip, and that is the adjustment layer. All right, so I'm gonna show you how you can add adjustment layer. So first, there's multiple options to do it. So first, adjustment layer, you can click on new item. So let's try to make it increase it. All right, this one is the new item, right? Click on new item and click on adjustment layer. So once you click on the adjustment layer, we'll ask you for the video settings to 1920 to 1080. It's good for me, and time base, okay. All right, looks okay for me, so I'm gonna click on OK, right? And the adjustment layer is already here. All we have to do is drag the adjustment layer here at the timeline, at the very first part, and you can just prolong this adjustment layer to maximize the video. All right, now so just keep in mind that everything underneath the adjustment layer will be affected whatever you put in on the adjustment layer. All right, so let's try to increase it. Say for example, you added black and white on this adjustment layer, so all of these footage will be black and white because it's on top of that. But if you put this video clip on top of the adjustment layer, the black and white will not be applied on this footage because it's on top of the adjustment layer. All right, so let's try to add the effects here in the adjustment layer. So let's go to effects. Black and white is already selected. Let's go ahead and drag it to our adjustment layer. There you have it. Now it's all black and white except for this, because it's not under the adjustment layer. So anything above of the adjustment layer will not be affected, but anything below of the adjustment layer will be affected of the clip, or all of the effects that was added in the adjustment layer. All right, so let's play it, and here you go. Everything below is black and white. All right, so that's how you do it. So I'm gonna put it back. All right, there you go. Cool. And I remove the black and white here. I also remove it by Command Z, or undo it. All right, so to give you another example, let's try to add another video effects. All right, let's look for blur, and let's try for Gaussian blur. Let's try to add it to your adjustment layer. So just dragging it here to our adjustment layer. All right, so once you click on the adjustment layer, it will give it, I double click it, that's why it opened the source monitor. But you can just one click and then click on effects control and then scroll down. There's the Gaussian blur here. So you can, check for the blurriness, to increase and decrease this. I can just drag it to the right, as you can see in the program monitor, it increases the blurriness. All right, so you can see it here. All right, it's blurry. Now we're gonna decrease it. All right, it remove the blurriness of the video. Okay, that's it. So that's how you add video effects on your timeline using the adjustment layer or on the specific clip. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.